Hello, my beautiful sisters. I hope you're doing well. Today, we are going to do something very special. We are going to remove your beauty block, the block that is probably stopping you from becoming the most beautiful version of yourself. Today, I'm going to tell you about the most effective beauty healing ritual. It is not something voodoo, okay? This is something very universal and has been existent in the world for thousands of years. And millions of people have taken advantage of it, not only in the world of beauty, but also money, careers, family, your relationships, love, everything altogether. Specifically, but we are going to talk about it in the basis of beauty because I want you to become the most beautiful version of yourself. Once you start doing it, my girls, you are going to see effective, immediate results, okay, from the very first day itself. I'm very sure of that. And I'll make sure that things are very clear to you so that you can take advantage of it in the best possible way. Let's begin. See, our life, okay, everything that happens around us, outside of us, is basically a reflection of what is going on inside of us. How our relationships are, how our finances are, how our life is basically, how our health is. Okay, everything is a reflection of our belief system that we have within. What is belief system? Belief system is basically the pillars of beliefs and what meaning we give to our life. Very simple example. If you are very lucky in love, you have always received a lot of love, appreciation, and your life around love has always been happy, then you will have a belief, okay, from the very beginning, from your youth or from the time you have experienced that kind of love, that you are very lucky in love and that everybody loves you. And because of that belief system that has been forming for over the years, it's not even important that it's from over the years. Belief system can sometimes be embedded in your heart and in your mind for once and can be very strong. And sometimes belief system needs to keep on getting piled up for it to be strong. Are you getting me? But if a belief system is embedded in your heart and in your subconscious mind, then that will start giving you fruitful results from outside. So once you believe that you are a very loved person, you always have love around you, wherever you go, you will see that become a reality. Wherever you go, you will start seeing that more people, they love you, they treat you very nicely. All kinds of love is surrounding you. Loves of friendship, romantic relationships, family love. People are always pouring their heart out for you and doing good for you. This is majorly because you have a belief system that is making things happen around you. This is how everything works, my girls. That is why they say in a realm of spirituality, manifestations, that you need to change your belief system for you to acquire blessings for yourself. If you want to attract more money, then you need to first believe in your heart and mind that you are a money magnet, that you attract opportunities, money, and then only money is going to be attracted to you. It's a reverse cycle. It's not that first money is going to get attracted to you. No, first you have to attract money, and then everything will come following you, following suit. Okay, so this is just a very, very basic outline of how our belief system works. Now, if you ask me that why does this happen, there has a lot of deep meaning to it, but let's just stick to the fact around that this is just how the world works. And in fact, this is so amazing, my girls, because you don't have to go around changing the world. You just have to change things within you for things to change outside of you. The power is within, the power is inside of us. Okay, that is why if in a religious belief we talk, then people say that God is within us. The simple meaning of God is within us is everything is that power is within us. We can change our life whenever we want, only by thinking about it. And now we will talk about beauty. How does this system, how does this universal system affect our beauty? Beauty is not anything different. Okay, beauty is also the result of what is inside of us and what we think of ourselves and what belief system we have about beauty for ourselves and for the world. And that's the reason we look a certain way, we are perceived by people in a certain way, we grow older or we grow younger a certain way, and we look a certain way and we feel a certain way. Everything is the result of what? Our belief system. Okay, these are keywords for the video, my girls. our belief system that forms everything around us, the belief system that is there in our heart. Coming to the ritual, which is going to remove the blockage from you becoming the most beautiful version of yourself. Just like your belief system is the reason how much you earn, how your love life is, how your life overall is, how people treat you, how you're getting opportunities, good luck, bad luck, everything is happening around you. The same way, it is the reason why beauty is something that you are attracting or you're repelling. You could be in a situation right now where you're not feeling good about yourself, where you are not finding yourself up to the mark. That is also a result of the belief system. Or you could be in a life situation right now where you feel good about yourself. You feel that with the years pass by, you are looking more younger, you're looking beautiful, you're attractive, people find you gorgeous, everywhere you go you get attention, which is a great thing. And that is also the result of the belief system. So what do we have to do to make you the most beautiful version of yourself? You need to change your belief system, because the negative belief system in you is blocking you from being abundant in beauty, from prospering in beauty, from becoming the most beautiful version of yourself. In life, whenever you need to achieve something, here we are talking about beauty, but generally in life, when you need to achieve something, my girls, there are two steps to it. Okay, listen to me carefully. You have now understood clearly that your belief system is what needs to be changed for your life to change. Correct? So, your changing your belief system is the second step. But all that is blocking you in the first place, the negative belief systems, the blockages, that needs to be removed first. That is step number one. Cleansing is step number one, and seeding the new belief system is step number two. Your life is a pot, a plant pot, okay? Where you want to nurture and grow the most beautiful plant which has flowers of freedom, money, happiness, okay, love, everything. And that pot has acquired belief systems from past. You had certain trauma in the past. There's a belief system that you are not loved. You had a certain mishaps in the past where you faced unsuccessful successions of unsuccessful events, so you started feeling that I'm not very lucky, or I'm not very talented, or maybe I'm not in the genre of people who are supposed to be very prosperous and rich, because I'm facing issues from long time, I'm not getting opportunities, blah blah blah. So that is a seeding of belief. Now you understood this concept, right? That I need to change my belief system. So you started trying to change your belief system. You started doing whatever you need to do to change your belief system, to change your life. But the thing is that that part of your life has a lot of negative belief system. That is bad soil. That is plastic, that is dirt, that is dust, that is something that is not going to give your seed the chance to thrive and become a plant. But here you are keeping on planting your seed. That is step number two. You are putting on the seed. You're trying to change your belief system. You're putting seed, you're putting water, you're putting fertilizer. But after some days, you see your plant is dying. You're putting the seed, but your plant is dying. And you're like, dude, how do I change my belief system? Then you start forming a new belief system that it is so difficult to change your subconscious mind. Everything that people talk about manifestation and spirituality and removing blockages is nonsense. It's not happening. I don't believe in it. That again becomes another negative belief system added to your pot. So firstly, you need to cleanse all of that is there in your pot. So remove the dirt, remove the dust, remove the plastic, remove the soil that is of no use. It's all dried up, it's useless. There is nothing that can nurture your seed. Completely empty it, and then add fresh soil and add fresh seeds of fresh belief system. And see, my girls, how magically, what seed did you put? Seed of money, you get it. Seed of beauty, you get it. What is the seed that you wanted? You keep on adding, because your soil is fertilized, your soil is rich, your soil is not polluted, your soil is just pure soil there. There's no dirt, there's no dust, there's no plastic, because what you did, you first removed the dirt, the dust. Today I'm going to tell you the fastest, the best, and the strongest way to remove that dust, that dirt, that plastic, that blockage from your life. This knowledge you can use for any genre of your life. You can remove your blockage of money, of happiness, of love, of good health, relationships, anything, good luck, anything at all in this world. Okay, you can specify it to one certain thing, like if you are getting excessive hair fall and you want to change that from within your subconscious mind, you can use it for that also. You can use it specifically for specific streamlined method. Getting me? Yes, my girls. I hope that the history, geography, the background, everything is clear to you now, so that now I can start explaining you the ritual very clearly and you understand it very well. Before that, a very quick mandatory introduction for my girlies who are watching me for the very first time. My name is Shilpa Raidas. I am 37. I live in Pune. I love beauty. I love anti-aging. I'm also very spiritual as a person. And our channel is all about that. Basically, our channel is going to make you the most beautiful version of yourself. We on our channel have a strong community of my beautiful sisters and me. And we believe together that it is possible for one to become the most beautiful version of themselves, to reverse their biological age, to look 10 years, 15 years younger easily by following a holistic approach to beauty. And the videos of this channel will help you for the same. We have videos on skincare, anti-aging, diet, nutrition, personality glow up, okay, all around beauty. So if that's what you want to become the most beautiful version of yourself, and you also want to reverse your biological age and look very young, then this channel is for you. Welcome to our community. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification. So when it comes to removing your blockage, there are many ways and there are many rituals that people do. But the one that we are going to discuss today is one of the most effective and one of the best ways to remove your blockage. This ritual is called the Ho'oponopono. What is Ho'oponopono in the first place? A bit of history, geography. So Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian technique. It's a Hawaiian prayer that was used, okay, from hundreds of years to heal the blockages that people had in their life. Family, money, love, everything that we have been discussing till now. So basically, it is an ancient Hawaiian healing practice based on the principle that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, just like we've been discussing from the beginning of the video. And what Ho'oponopono does is that it clears the block. It does step number one, removing the dirt, the dust, the plastic and all that. Okay, tell me one thing, girls. Whenever you want to bring a change in your life, okay, whenever you want to change something around you or experiences that you are having, then what is the first feeling or emotion or something that you need to accept and understand within yourself first? Yes, you're right. First, you need to understand that you are responsible for it. You need to take responsibility, in short. And this is the first core principle on the basis of which this Hawaiian prayer or technique is formed. Firstly, you take responsibility. You take responsibility of your inner emotions. Now that you understand that everything around you, everything that is happening outside of you is a reflection of your belief system inside of you, right? So you recognize that. Automatically, this brings a sense of responsibility and power as well, that you can easily change anything in your life, okay, by changing what is within you. So the first core principle is responsibility. The second core principle on which it works is cleansing. We have already discussed this, that to change something, you need to first make space for what is good and prosperous. And for that, you have to remove your old belief systems. So you have to cleanse what is inside of you. And the third core principle is forgiveness. Why forgiveness? A lot of things, lot of belief system that was embedded inside of you in your past. Let's say the feeling of you not being loved. For example, if you have a belief system that you are not easily loved, to find love is very difficult, there must be some difficulty, some trauma, some phase in your life where you experienced the lack of love, and that made space in your heart and mind, that really hurt you, that was an emotional time for you, and that has a very, very specific emotional memory and a belief system placed inside your subconscious mind, right? You cannot just decide to, you recognized it, you took responsibility of it, you want to do cleansing of it, but you cannot just pick it up and throw it out, because it doesn't work that way. For you to forget a bad memory, in other words, remove that belief system, okay, you have to also learn to forgive that experience, those people, and yourself, okay, so that you can remove that memory and that emotion out of yourself, that belief out of yourself. So that time forgiveness can be the forgiveness that you give others because of that certain situation, or sometimes you are also responsible for your own situation, so you have to learn to forgive yourself. And as much as we forgive people easily, sometimes we keep grudges for the longest time. But one thing that is very common in humanity is that even the biggest things, we can come to a situation where we forgive others easily, but it is very difficult for us to forgive ourselves. Mostly this forgiving yourself is not even a recognized emotion, okay. Only people who are intellectually aware, spiritually aware, they understand the concept and they understand the depth of this thing, like forgiving yourself. But if you see in a commonality, everybody's talking about loving others, forgiving others, others. But where is the forgiveness and love you need to give yourself? So first and foremost comes your own forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness to yourself, love for yourself. Okay? And this is the third core principle that Ho'oponopono works on. And lastly, transmutation, where because of the cleansing, because of the forgiveness, because of the responsibility that you're taking, that negative energy turns into a positive force, turns into a positive energy. That space is made for positive things to come into our life. So this is how you are going to do Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is nothing but 4 very, very simple lines that you have to repeat to yourself. Okay? How, when, what time, frequency, everything I'll explain to you, don't worry. For now, please understand the 4 lines. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's it. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. These are the 4 lines that basically is a prayer that you have to repeat. You can repeat it 10 times, 20 times. You can repeat it for 10 minutes. You can repeat it 108 times. That's how I do, 108 times at one time. Okay? And this simply changes your life. Now, don't be confused. I'm going to explain to you something which people understand Ho'oponopono, but they don't understand the depth of what I'm going to say. A lot of times they don't understand, but I'll explain to you. Now, you must be thinking, whom am I telling sorry? Or why am I telling sorry? Whom do I love? Whom am I saying thank you? So we just discussed that this is a cleansing process where you are doing the step number 1. Okay? Before forming your new belief system through a Ho'oponopono, you're cleansing your pot. You're cleansing the dirt, dust, plastic. But one thing very important for us to understand in this process, my girls, is I'll give you an example of beauty here. Okay, just think about yourself now that you clicked on this video because you want to remove a certain block to your beauty. What is that block you think? Is it your bad skin? Is it some issue that you're having? Is it your own belief system? Is it that everything is good but you're not able to find yourself pretty? You don't see that, or you feel that others don't find you that beautiful or attractive. You don't feel beautiful and attractive around others. Anything could be a blockage. Why was that belief system formed? That belief system was formed because of certain instances in our life, probably because of where we are born, what kind of life we have faced, what kind of situations we have seen. Maybe you were always a normal, happy kid, but you started seeing people around you not treating you very well, and you started seeing unhappiness of beauty around you. So this belief system was formed that you are also in the same lane. Maybe people didn't appreciate you way too much, so you started thinking that you're not loved, you're not pretty, you're not beautiful. Maybe from small you had a lot of issues like acne, and scarring and whatever, and because of that you have a lack of confidence, and that lack of confidence gave you so much trauma that now it's became a belief system that you are like this, whatever the reason. Okay, now we in Ho'oponopono are asking forgiveness to that part of you, to that phase of you, to that side of you, to that person in you who is feeling that emotions. Are you getting me? Whom are we saying sorry? I am sorry. Please forgive me. So you are not saying sorry to beauty. You are not saying sorry to any entity, to any being, to any soul outside of you. This is where people mistake Ho'oponopono. When they say Ho'oponopono for wealth, they sometimes think that they are talking to money. No, they are not talking to money. They are talking to that part of themselves that have that negative belief system about money. So you here are talking to that part of you who has this certain negative belief about yourself when it comes to beauty. Are you clear now? A little in depth about this now. This part of you can also be from a karmic birth where you have had experiences where you saw lack of beauty or prosperity in beauty, or some very bad experiences which has formed a certain aspect about you for yourself. A certain belief system has been created within you. People, like, let's say sometimes kids are born very wise. What happened to them that they were born like that wise? The reason is that in their past births they have had those experiences of wisdom, they have had that positions, they have had that knowledge. Some children are born who are like good, pianists. I've seen that. Some children, they are really good painters, some are really good singers. How they have the talent? It's not just like a god gifted of course it is god gifted talent, okay, but it is that part of them which that muscle memory, that memory of them which remembers that talent that they have already learned in the past life. The people who are very spiritual, sometimes they're born with that spirit, they're born with that depth in them. How they have that depth in them suddenly? It's because over the cycles of many births they have experienced that depth, so they're born with that depth and that knowledge which they keep remembering as their life passes in this current birth. So beauty, your beauty, could also be the belief system in you. If you think that you are supremely beautiful, could be that you have been supremely beautiful in your past births, and because of that belief system it will support your this birth also. It is going to support your glow, your beauty, everything that is attracting for you, around you, in this birth as well. But could be that you face some trauma, could be that you face some unwanted situations in your past which has created memories inside of you. Okay, one. Or could be in this birth itself that you have had experiences, and experiences by people, experiences for people, experiences within you, experiences on family, what you hear, how people appreciate you, don't, whatever, everything. That has made a belief, like maybe you had a lover who did not at all appreciate you, made you feel small about yourself, compared you to others, cheated on you with someone, and then you started comparing your looks to them. So you forget with time, you forget that lover, you forget that certain person with whom you compared yourself to, but you keep carrying that belief system in you, that am I not enough? Somebody is not going to love me completely, because end of the day they will compare me to somebody else, and then you start comparing yourself unknowingly to the kind of people with whom your lover had cheated on you once. If supposedly you've had that kind of lover, you've had those experiences, then at that certain time you had that belief system. So belief system can be formed in your past birth, belief system can be formed from when you were a baby, belief system can be formed now. So when we are doing Ho'oponopono, we are denoting that part of you who has that belief system. Understood? So you are asking forgiveness to yourself, you are asking forgiveness to that part of you. I hope that is clear now. You can do this for, you can learn this, that what I'm saying right now, and you can do the same thing. This can be for beauty, we are taking example of beauty here, but it can be for love, money, relationships, health, even a specific health concern, it can be for that also. Okay, I'm offering my prayers to heal that part of me, that thinks that I'm not enough, that thinks that I'm not that beautiful, whatever has caused me to form this belief system, whatever has caused me to believe this, that part of me from my past birth, the part of me from my childhood, the part of me now, or whatever instances that has made me believe that I'm not enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not loving enough, whatever, I am denoting you and I'm asking forgiveness to you, and I love you and I'm offering my prayers to you. And then I start. I have a certain app on my phone which with every click the number goes up. So I keep a timer, I keep a number of 108, and after 108 automatically the beeper goes off. So I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So what I do is I imagine myself, okay, like in front of me. I just like imagine a part of me. I imagine a soul that is me itself, and I denote that prayer to myself like that. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And you know what is the beauty of this prayer, my beautiful sisters? Is that even if you say this prayer mindlessly, you don't you're not able to bring that depth and that that mood and whatever. You just say it like a job, but you say it, then also it starts working. Just imagine how freaking awesome that is. So, my girls, when you are saying that you're sorry, please forgive me, you didn't do anything bad in your life that you're saying sorry for. Please be clear about this. Things happen in life because of which our belief system gets formed. Sometimes people hurt us, sometimes we hurt people. I will say nothing is good or bad in this life. It is just how life is. Sometimes unknowingly, knowingly, when somebody, even when a third person even makes a statement that pricks us, we form a belief system. That person maybe will just say and forget it. It was not a big deal for them, but it made an impact in our mind. So we have a belief system. Sometimes people deliberately, really, truly badly hurt us. That also makes our belief system. But are you to blame yourself? Because in Ho'oponopono, you are asking forgiveness to yourself. So it doesn't mean that you became the bad person. No, you are not the bad person. Nobody is a bad person, and you are not the bad person. You are not asking forgiveness because you had a belief system and that made you a bad person. We are just asking forgiveness because we are releasing that stress, that guilt, and that pain from our being with Ho'oponopono. I am sorry. Okay, I acknowledge my emotions, I acknowledge my belief system that has been formed negatively in my subconscious mind. Please forgive me. Since I acknowledge my pain, my hurt, my guilt, okay, I want to release all of that. So I'm asking forgiveness for carrying that. Okay, for I'm releasing the guilt out of me. Thank you. You are showing appreciation for healing. This is a healing prayer, so you're saying thank you. I appreciate, okay, this whole algorithm. I'm in appreciation of releasing this pain. I love you. Why I love you? Because love is the highest vibration that heals everything. So you're going to conclude with I love you. Okay, so questions time. Now that we have understood everything about Ho'oponopono, a few basic questions which people generally ask, even I used to ask, let's answer. How fast does it work? And how often should I do it? It's not like a allopathic medicine that I can say that take it for 2 weeks, it'll start being work, it'll affect you. It's a prayer, and prayer, uh, sometimes it is in your hands completely, sometimes it is not in your hands also. Let's be very practical, okay? One thing I know for sure that Ho'oponopono works 1000%, not 100,000%. But for some people, it starts working immediately. And how fast will it work? It all depends on the intensity of your prayer, on the intensity of your feeling. But like I told you, if you do it very mathematically, robotically, mechanically, it still freaking works. It is that wonderful. Just acknowledge your belief. What is the genre for what you're praying? And what is that belief system? Like I said, take 2 minutes to acknowledge that feeling, the denotion, what part of you you're denoting, and you start. Frequency. Let's talk about that. You can just say 20 times. You can say it 100 times, you can say it 108 times, you can say it for 10 minutes, you can say it for 15 minutes, you can say it for 30 minutes. There is no restriction, there is no frequency, there is no rule, there is no regulation. I hope you're clear about that. There is no rule and regulation. You can just say it 10 times, you can say it 20 times, you can say it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 100 minutes, whatever you want, it's your wish, okay? It is all on you. If you ask me, do you need to visualize when you are saying Ho'oponopono? It's not necessary. Like I said, that I imagine myself. But if you ask me, is it necessary to visualize? Visualize happiness, visualize love, visualize beauty, visualize anything, then it is not necessary. You can just say it in yourself. You can just say it like a prayer. You can just say it with a blank mind also, no problem. Okay, it's not necessary, and there's no rule that you have to visualize something. And if you ask me that you need to be a spiritual person or not for this, no. I believe myself that there is no bifurcation of spirituality. Like I do say myself that I'm a spiritual person because that's an easy way to say it out. But again, if I have an ego that I'm a spiritual person, I'm like superior to you, I'm a spiritual person, then that ego makes me non-spiritual. So there's nothing like I'm spiritual or not because somebody is spiritual or not, because we all are spiritual beings. It's just that we sometimes recognize our inner self, we recognize our spirit, we recognize our feelings, and we recognize our higher self better than others do of themselves. But that doesn't make anybody small or big. Those who don't recognize, they are not spiritual at all. They laugh about such things, or they don't care about such things. That they are not bad. And those who care about it, they are not anybody special. It is just what is our journey in life, and what at what point we are at our journey in life. It is all about that. You getting me? Sometimes souls are very new. They have to experience everything in life through many births. And then they start recognizing their spiritual side. Sometimes souls are thousands years old. They have already gone through many ups and downs in their life and have recognized their spiritual side. So they have this recognition of themselves and the inner being and their higher self and their connection with the higher realm of the world and the other realms of the world. Okay, it's like that. But nothing is good and nothing is bad, please understand that. So coming back to this, that if you need to be a spiritual person, if you need to have a lot of spiritual knowledge for this, no, you don't need any spiritual knowledge for this. You don't need to be a spiritual person. You don't need to identify as a spiritual person. You don't need to identify as a non-spiritual person. It is a simple prayer, that's it. And this is not a prayer to God or any certain religion. I hope that was clear. This is a prayer to that part of you that has that belief system. So you are praying to that part of you, taking responsibility, recognizing, forgiving, and transmuting to love, the highest vibration in yourself, in your being, to change your belief system, to clear that belief system, so that you can form new blessings and belief system. When can you do it? You can do it anytime. When you wake up, before sleeping, when you're walking, when you're cooking, when you're just sitting on your bed, when you're taking your shower, anytime you can do it, in short. So it's pretty crazy, my girls. It's so magical. Like, you don't even need to get into the depth of how it works, because all you need to know is that it works, and it is something that if you have the knowledge of this, then your life can change, because it is something so simple that anyone can do. You can tell your parents about it, you tell your siblings, you tell your best friends, you tell your lovers, you tell your partners about it. Let their life also change, because it's not something we have to buy, or something we have to do, or something we have to learn. It's the most simple thing in life that you can just learn in a day, and then you can start applying for everything else. Like, uh, let's say your family has a certain health issue, okay, god forbid. um, you can specifically say this prayer for them also. Now I know that we are denoting ourselves. What part of your belief system has formed this experience around you? So you can denote it in the same way. The part of you that is having this experience that your family member is not feeling well in a certain way. Getting me? You can say this prayer for your family, you can say this prayer for your friends, you can say this prayer for your own health, for your own well-being, for money, happiness, prosperity, love, good luck, beauty, 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 beauty. Okay, 100% you are going to start seeing changes in yourself. You're going to start getting more beautiful. Your everything is going to get better. There's going to be a different glow in you. So say your prayer, okay? Follow your Ho'oponopono. From today itself, my goals, it just takes 5 minutes, and see how everything in your life can change. Everything in your life can change. Yes, and talking about change, first thing you need to do to change your life is subscribe to the channel. Very funny, I know, not a good joke, but yes, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, my girls, it's a reminder. Please subscribe to the channel right now, and also click on the bell notification so that you receive a notification every time a fantastic video is up. And we also have a WhatsApp channel. Here is a link in the description. There is a link that will take you to our official WhatsApp channel. So I put up Q&As for beauty there. Whatever questions you put in the comments here, if I feel that everyone should learn from it, I put it down in the WhatsApp channel. You will learn something or the other to become the best version of yourself on the channel. So yes, do join it. And we have a very new Instagram account. I want you to join this Instagram account, my girls. So I, of course, I have an Instagram account already, but this one specifically I made for this beauty channel, because we have got too many long form videos, for which I want to make short videos and reels, which I want to upload there on the Instagram account, so that we learn faster, and we learn better, and become the most beautiful version of ourselves. So any which ways, long story short, just go and join it. Okay, be a part of that channel, that Instagram account. And I wish you so much love and luck. I hope everything is clear. You might have 1,000 questions on your mind. Don't hesitate. Please put it down in the comments. Okay, I'll make sure to answer you. If you hadn't known about Ho'oponopono earlier, you know today. So make a use of it and change your life. Spread your spiritual wings. Okay, let your spirit nurture more. Be full, because this life is to be celebrated by keeping on becoming more better and better version of yourself. I wish you so much love, so much beauty, so much joy, and so much success. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and I truly wish you to be the most beautiful girl in the world. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you so much. Take care. Bye bye.